Yo, what is up, you guys? So today I am bringing you a death PvP guide. Now, I know a lot of you guys usually just watch my channel for my life PvP guides, but I'm slowly going to start making these guides for other schools because life PvP is actually quite mediocre now. The devs responded to how I've been playing for the last year and decided to pretty much gut life. So now, if you want to be on the best school in the meta, your best option is not going to be the life school anymore. You're probably going to be on a death wizard. And today I'm going to give you a very quick run through of my my gear, my deck, and then just to explain some stuff to you on how PvP for death works right now, so you guys can jump in the queue and try it out. So first off, I'm gonna just run through my stats. So as you see, I have 196 damage. 74 universal res. Now, for those of you guys who know, King's Isle did change the stat caps. These are what they are now. So basically, death cannot get over 75 resist to any school, no matter what school it is. So ward is no longer your best option anymore. So you'll see how I'm supplementing this later on in the video. I have 30 storm accuracy, so I can power Kraken, perfect accuracy for death, and then 16 myth accuracy is the key point here. So I can power myth banshee and quake if you wanted to pack quake, but you really don't need it on a death wizard. I have about 12,000 HP. I have 610 crit, 743 universal block. I have 909 to storm and 887 to balance. These are because I'm running block pens to these two schools. I have one under the pierce cap, so I'm at 53 pierce and 24 to storm. Pretty good. My Krakens do about 700 to 800 depending on the resist of the other school. My power pip conversion is a little bit lower, and I'll show you why later on. This does not really matter because of the spells you're going to be using on a death. Perfect pips, 3-piece shad, and 191 arc mastery. Pretty standard. Most people are going to be running this. It doesn't really matter if you fight someone with arc mastery jewels, because all you need is storm pips on a death right now. So I'm going to run through the gear real quick for you guys. Burrow hat, obviously, with double storm damage pens and a balanced blocking pen. If you do not have this from the packs, you can farm General Lightbane. I have a video on that boss earlier on in my channel from a few months ago. A Deadly Nightmare coat is my robe. Again, 2 damage pens and a 7% storm accuracy. My boots are the Burrow boots again. If you do not have these, General Lightbane. 21 damage to storm, 7 accuracy, and a storm blocking pen. The storm blocking pen mainly is not even for storms. You beat storms on a death. The storm blocking pen is for the ices and the deaths that are running mono school off hitting storm, because those are hard matchups, and ice has every counter to weaknesses in the book, plus your banshee does not take away and give weaknesses. So that is why I have storm blocking pen. It is not because of storms themselves, but the people who are cosplaying, as some people like to call it, as storm. So my wand I'm running is the Xibalba wand from the Azteca raid. If you do not have this, the Aeon sword works fine for now. As you can see, the only thing I'm supplementing is I'm losing 225 power pip conversion, 18 storm damage, and I'm gaining 17 shads. This is a huge difference. It makes a huge difference in the match. You know, you can outshad someone. I just played someone who had 1-piece shad, and I literally double shaded them. I had 2 shads before they had 1. That is huge, obviously, more important than the pip conserve, because you can make yourself run 4 pip spells, and I'll show you that when I run through the deck. The Athame is the Aeon Athame, again, 155 double pierce tools and a 7% accuracy. My amulet is the Fell Dream Reaver amulet. Obviously, if you have the 170 raid amulet, that is going to be your best option. But assuming most of you guys do not, this is what I'm running because it gives you the circle jewel, so you can get back up to max pierce, and you get a triangle socket on there as well. Super good. My ring is still the Skyfarer band because of the storm damage. Again, if you compare it to the Fell Dream Reaver ring, you lose out 4 pips for about 80 HP, which you don't really need. You gain 2 damage, which again you don't need because you're 1 under the damage cap. Your storm damage is the same, but I'm really just running it for the pips. I don't want to have to add pips somewhere else. So Skyfarer band is your best option. My pet is this Gloomy Goatling with the dual damage, Mighty Breaker proof. You don't really need the 3 folds on this pet. If you have these talents on a different body and you want to try out something different, by all means run that. The 3 folds are not really useful anymore. My mount is the Crystal Unicorn. I'm running this for the accuracy because I'm running 7s, so I need that extra 2 to not be able to fizzle. You can run dual 16s. instead of the 2 7s, and you don't need this, but I like to have the myth accuracy for Myth Banshee. I don't want to chance anything. When it comes to Wiz, you never really want to do that. Then I'm running the Fell Dream Reaver deck with 11% damage socketed. Super good deck, extra damage. You can't really go wrong here. You don't really need Darkmoor deck anymore for the 3-folds because you're not even really playing around 3-fold anymore. For my deck, I do need to give credit to HKO2. He did help me out with this deck. It's slightly changed now, but this is his deck. So, of course, still running 6 weakness counters. Super good for mirror matchups and storms. Just really nice to have. Can't really go wrong here. Main deck stun blocks, 4 virulences. Your main source of damage is going to be virulence now because of how many blade counters there are. 6 banshees, 4 bubbles, 5 hidden bubbles, 3 doom owls, and 6 ghouls. This will make more sense when I explain how you're going to want to play around on a death. 4 shads. I do run 2 headless because it is super good to catch someone off guard with school specific weaknesses. Really good against fire, really good against storm, really good against balance. 3 man deck poisons just so I can help myself cycle. I don't have to pull from side as much. 2 scarecrows. This is specifically for myth. A myth after the Yaga, you can get a really good drain off. You can trade a Yaga because you get the dual drain from the minion, which does not have crit block. So you can get a lot of healing off of the minion. 3 skeletal pirates for life. 4 3-folds because you do still have 3 vampires, so you can run these. This is mainly for storm. I don't run Scion right now because I mainly just play around Wraith, which you're going to see a lot of deaths doing in this meta. Wraith is like the best card for death because of how high damage is. So basically all you have to do on a death is spam tri-shields, right? You're going to aura, you're going to ghoul, and then you're going to Wraith. Now, if you win bubble and you can somehow get a triple buffed off, you automatically win. If you don't win bubble, it doesn't really matter because you can trade with almost anyone with a Wraith because you're going to get about almost 5k value out of every double buffed Wraith you get. And if they don't have the counter up at the time, you just win because even if they don't, if they shield, you can poison. You get about 2,000 almost on a full poison, and you still have that Wraith setup because you get 2 blades from Ghoul. So that is how you're going to be playing on a death. It is super standard and very hard to counter. You beat almost every school by literally just straight on abuse, spamming tri-shields, and spamming Wraith. That is the way to play on a death. Now, if you guys want to see gameplay of this, I do have some videos recorded, but I don't want to keep you guys here too long. So if you guys have any other questions on the setup or how you're going to play on a death, feel free to DM me. My Discord is in the description of the video. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.